This is Panther for Squares 41, and this is my review on the Dangerous Power G3 Special Edition. So first, I'd like to say that this is probably the best marker for the price. It's retailing now for about $400 new. So I'm going to go over an overall review and differences between the Special Edition and the standard G3, and then we'll get into some upgrades and go out and test shoot it. So first on this marker is the 14-inch barrel. It's autococker threads, 2-piece. It's actually a pretty nice barrel for a stock barrel. It's right out of the box. It's pretty accurate. I mean, you can put two paintballs right next to each other, you know, from 50, 70 feet away. So it's pretty good right now. I think the back is a .690 bore. You know, other people like to change the barrel. You know, some people get like an invert nightstick or like a CP barrel or something like that. Those are always good. But for a stock barrel, this is pretty good. So next is the rag on this marker. I've heard some people have had problems with their rags, you know, being inconsistent and stuff, but I think that's actually mostly on the standard G3. It's one of the upgrades that they made. So this one's pretty consistent. You know, you get about plus or minus 5 feet per second. So it's pretty good rag. A nice function on this rag is that on the bottom it moves around so that you can twist it to each side depending on how you hold your marker. You can put it on the left side like this, you know, if you're left-handed. Put it in the middle if you like to switch a lot, or you can put it on the right side and keep it like that. It also has a Allen head screw that you can tighten to keep it in place wherever you want it. And really easy to, you know, change the pressure on this. Just a bottom quarter Allen head will change the velocity. So that's a good rag, nice and very consistent. So next on this is the Raps ASA. Like everyone says, it's a really great ASA. It's pretty simple. You know, you just flip it and it's depressurized. You shoot one shot and it's depressurized and you're all good. And then you click quick and it's ready to go. So really great design, and you know, there's also a screw on this side so that you can switch it in case you want to put it all the way on the left side with the swivel and the ASA. So next on this is the trigger. Great trigger. Some people complain about the trigger a little bit. They think it's kind of cheap, or you know, a little bit of side play. But it's a pretty good trigger. Pretty light, and you can, you know, walk pretty fast if you're getting good at it. And they did provide an extra kind of big trigger guard along here so that, you know, your fingers aren't hitting it the whole time. Now for the board on the trigger, it has that optics board on it. Some people don't like that. You know, they go with the Virtue, or the, you know, people want micro switches on theirs. But I personally prefer the optics board, and with the upgraded APE stock board, it gives you semi-auto, PSP 3-shot, Millennium, and NXL full auto. So a little bit different from the standard G3. And the grip's pretty nice. Another thing is it's a little bit like stretched and kind of hard. So like when you take the two screws off up here and you unwrap it, it's kind of hard to put back on because it's really stretched pretty hard. So it kind of can be hard to put back on, but that's not really a big problem. So next on this is well, what would be the carrying hook that some people put on there. I don't have mine obviously on there. I just have the little tab that you put on the bottom, and some people like the look of it. It's alright. I guess it can come in handy, but I don't really find a use for it right now, so that's not really needed. Next is the internals on the gun. I think that they're pretty good design with the whole two pieces and the whole moving operation. Great idea. The only problem I've ever had with my internals, and it's not really a big problem, but on the back here, the back twists out after a while of shooting, and I can't seem to get it to like not untwist. So after a while I actually had a problem in my gun that after a while this thing would screw so far out I didn't actually know it was doing it. So what would happen is the bolt would go back, and it would actually, the balls go so far back in the gun that the eyes wouldn't see it, and I had problems with the gun shooting because it wouldn't shoot because the eyes couldn't see it. But and eventually I figured out the back of the marker was unscrewing, so fixed that, and I guess I just have to screw it tight after every game, but no big problem. The eyes in this, great, never had any problems with it. It's worked fine, so I'll just move on past that. Clamping feed neck, great, low profile, clamps really hard, really simple to put a hopper on, and the teeth do grab pretty hard so your stuff's not moving around or doesn't fall out. So that's an overall review of the marker, and so now we'll get into some other stuff you can stick on your gun. For mine, I have a Torque 440 hopper. Feeds about 30 to 35 balls a second. Great hopper for this marker. And the only thing I don't like about it is it's a little bit loud when you turn it on. It continuously rotates when it's turned on, like that. So sometimes it can kind of be annoying because it's kind of loud, and when you have a good position on someone they don't know you're there. It can be a little bit annoying, but it's a good hopper. It's plenty fast, and really doesn't have any problems with it breaking balls inside of it. So that's a good hopper for that. Next I have a 61 cubic inch tank. It's fiber wrapped, and good tank. I think it's better if you get a 4500 psi tank. Just lasts longer and stuff, but you know, anything, as long as it's carbon or any fiber wrap stuff is good. It's kind of heavy when it gets into steel stuff. I stuck it on there, it kind of threw off the balance of the gun, so you definitely need a fiber wrap tank for that. So that's one thing you get. Another thing on this marker is the instruction manual is great. Nice big open instruction manual, and colored, and has really good descriptions of everything. And you know, you've got like bolt maintenance and all the board stuff, and basically a parts diagram. You know, you also got, you know, upgrades so you can stick on your gun for that you know, carrying hook and the pressure gauge that they have out, and stuff like that. So it's all nice. And in the back it has the big poster. Really I don't find a use for it because obviously I want to use this instruction manual, so posters are alright. Would have preferred that they had the color of my marker on there, but I don't really care about that. So that's the instruction manual. And next on this is that I have my own case that I made for it. Basically just painted a Dangerous Power G3 Special Edition on there, and then on the inside it's just foam, and that's where I keep the Allen keys that also came with the marker. And so this makes a great case, you know, make sure my marker is secure in there and it fits everything. Has a little cutout right there you can see for the macro line. So nice case that I have. And then, like all my other reviews, I have these custom-made aluminum stands for your marker. Great item. So I've been trying to kind of get people interested and see what they think about these kind of things. So if you have any opinion about it, or if you just want to, you know, post a comment or recommendation on it, let me know. I'm trying to get them on eBay, but so far I haven't had much success with it, so I will maybe post them on eBay depending on what people start saying. So I'm almost out of time, so I'm going to put the tank and the hopper on the marker. We'll stick it on the stand, and we will see how that works, and then we'll go out and test shoot it. So look for the Dangerous Power G3 Special Edition #2 review.